my next guest played Norman Bates, the sickest mama's boy who ever lived. And of course, the classic film Psycho, right? In between stabbings and stuffings and a victim into different places, he has starred in many other films with such incredible actresses as Sophia Loren, on and on and on, Jane Fonda, Audrey Hepburn. Will you please help me welcome the incomparable Anthony Perkins? Now, you walked right under the ladder.
Sure.
You're not superstitious.
No. I mean, what is superstition, really? I mean, it's a hope that it will bring you good luck. It's a hope that it will bring you bad luck. But how did it start? How do you suppose the first superstitions really took off? And who were the first people who were superstitious?
Jews. Oh, yeah. Please, God, let us make some money here. Okay, no.
And these days, I mean, Shirley MacLaine. You suppose she started her quests for the supernatural and all the things that she's into now? Do you suppose it started with superstition? Do you suppose she got a feeling about something one day and that kicked her off on the things she's interested in now?
Well, do you believe in any of that out-of-body?
Well, you have to respect her for coming out front with it, you know.
Yeah.
Making a big TV movie about it and writing several books about it. I thought it was a very courageous thing to do. I thought that the TV movie was eloquently done and very professionally done, and I thought she gave a wonderful performance in it. I think the thing that it did most for people was it jogged them. It made them think, well, maybe I have such potential in me, and maybe I'll look around and see more than what's just in my mundane life. What do you think?
I don't know. My life, but I always think not so much about it. I believe, as we said, in ghosts and things like that, rather than out-of-body experiences in past lives. I don't think there's any horror in me. Like, do you feel there's any horror in you? Like, you've done so many horror films?
No, I've done so many horror films. You know, but it's very, very difficult to get people to be scared these days because there's been so much excessive horror in films. I mean, I look back with a great deal of nostalgia to the comedy horror pictures that Bob Hope used to make, you know, as exemplified by pictures like The Cat and the Canary. I mean, you don't get that anymore. It's very, very difficult to mix horror and comedy. That's the most, and it's the most difficult thing to do, and it should be an easy thing to do because comedy and horror had their marriage early on in show business with the Greek theaters. The Greek had horrific plays, which that were very, very funny as well. So there should be a way to marry those two things.
Did you try to do that when you directed Psycho?
Psycho 3, yeah. Yes, I did. And I was taken to task by some of the audience who didn't remember that the first Psycho, when it was first brought out, got many, many laughs in the theater. In fact, the audience laughed so hard in the first Psycho that Hitchcock, with whom I toured the country, showing the film in the different capitals of all the states, was shaken. It was the first time that he had ever been second-guessed by an audience and been in a position where an audience wasn't doing what he felt he knew how to do best, namely do exactly as he said. And city after city, he found himself being outfoxed by an audience who found his serious picture funny.
Such as, can you remember an instance? Specific instance?
Well, the murder scenes were the things that seemed to make the audience laugh the hardest. And he had scenes built in, dialogue scenes, which were very important to the plot after some of the murder scenes, and those scenes couldn't be heard because the audience was laughing so hard. And this distressed him tremendously, and he mounted a petition to get back to Universal and remix the sound on many of these scenes so that the audience would get a chance to hear them. Now, of course, when you see these scenes, the Psycho pictures today, particularly the first one, in revival houses and your own home video equipment, that laughing stuff doesn't happen because, A, you've seen it before, and an audience of 4 people isn't going to come up with a big laugh the way the...
I remember seeing Psycho in a huge theater, and I was...
You laughed?
No.
You don't remember it?
You don't? I literally still don't take a shower when I'm alone. How many years ago was that?
25, 26.
I swear to you, I'm in a hotel by myself, forget it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I leave the door open, all the lights on. And,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, me too. I do the same.
Yeah, it's very scary.
It is scary. It is scary.
Now, I'm sitting here looking at you, and you look... How old are you? You are so boyish looking.
I'll be 55 next year.
You look like a child.
Well, thanks. I kind of dress up tonight. You know, excuse me for interrupting you. Last time I came on your show, I was wearing my usual kind of Joe College look, and I felt kind of out of place. And I looked at this suit that was hanging in the closet today, and it had dust. It had dust on the shoulders. You know, some men who don't dress up all the time and put on their good clothes all the time find dust on the shoulders. You know, I thought, well, it's time to bring this thing out. So I wanted to be kind of respectful to you and your look. So I don't think I've had this on for several years.
What did your children say when they saw you?
They're sitting out there somewhere, and they said, "Dad, you look good."
Is that nice?
Yeah.
Dad, you look like a dad. Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll be right back at this message show. Don't go anywhere, okay? Okay. Monday night, my guests will be Broadway star Tommy Tune, actress Cloris Leachman, crazy eccentric millionaire Percy Ross is going to give the money to the audience. Isn't that exciting? And more descendants of American presidents than you can believe, so please watch. And coming up during the week will be Telly Savalas and Billy D. Williams and, just all kinds of people, Whams, and just lots and lots of people. I want to thank Thelma Ross so much, Dr. Ross. It was fascinating. Please come back, and maybe you and I can go to a haunted house together,
Absolutely.
all right? Oh, Bob Goldthwait, Burglar, and HBO on February 21st. I hope your feet feel great. Vincent Price, PBS, Mystery Theater, and Anthony Perkins with Osgood and Elvis. And thank you all so much. Have a very happy and healthy weekend. And I thank you for watching us. I appreciate it.
Joan Rivers Wardrobe by Eamon Wardy of Newport Beach.